hard to keep track of all the members because there were just so many of them. What's up, friends? Today we're checking out Xikers, Homeboy. I could be pronouncing that name so wrong, and so I might pronounce it a few different ways throughout this video, and that is because I've never checked these guys out before. This is my first time ever listening to their music. Did they just like debut or something, or am I just, they've been around for like 10 years and I just never heard of them? It's one of the two, because I feel like that's what it's always like. Either they've been around forever and I've missed them, or they haven't been around that long. Anyway, I'm just so excited to check them out. I'm listening to this from the perspective of a producer and songwriter, so expect a couple pauses to go over specific elements of the song and how the song's kind of developing and what I'm liking, what I'm noticing.
Yeah, we don't waste no time, we can make it shine. Don't you feel this vibe? You're a different kind, we're a different kind.
Oh, that's sped up. Is it just the hi-hats? I don't know what it is about that first section that changes so much. It feels so much faster because I think they are going technically like the same BPM. I think it's that the hi-hats are just like picking up so much on top of that, and also the vocals go from this kind of like lower like we vibe, yeah, to ba 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 ba. I love the tasteful use of autotune as well. I think autotune can be used in such a cool way, and that type of pitch correction that they're using it for has like just really fun artifacts to it, and I love it. Also love the bass synth that they're doing. It sounds really nasty, and I like the distortion added to it. Yeah, that speed up is so fun. It adds so much energy, and it paired with the vocal performance going that much higher does even more to add to that energy going into that verse-like section. I really loved that guy's vocals. If you could list his name in the comments section, that would be so helpful because he is great. And I love how like just raspy and nasty it's sounding, and then they pitch correct it. I love that effect that it has on it. Oh. I love that chorus and the way that it switches between just completely different vocal stylings. You hear these like this very like, you know, late 2000s type OA chorus, this type of big, you know, background singing, and then it goes to just this super hyper vocoded thing, making this like to emphasize the harmonies in that next section. I just really love that back and forth there. Am I the only one comparing this to Blady? It's a great dance move. Okay, got to talk about a few things. In the verse, one of those guys sounded just like Bladee if he was a K-pop star, which was so weird to me to like hear those worlds kind of intersect there for a second. Yeah, second verse was good. It was really different than the first verse. I think because it didn't have that slow down to speed up part, it just didn't have that same like almost jarring effect in a good way, like jarring in a good way, like the change up, the surprise. But it still held its own and it had that kind of Bladee-esque sound to it, so I think that kept it strong. And then the chorus was still good. I think they did a double chorus this time around, which fits well, kind of making that chorus longer the second time through to let us vibe with it a little longer. Here we're going to the bridge section. A little slow down, a little more vibey, getting back to that type of vibe you had at the beginning. I loved that kind of more rocker-esque tone that they got in that bridge section. I feel like a lot of Blackpink songs do that too, where you have a little bit more of a rocker edge to it as you get into that bridge section. Really cool how they did it here. Also, I noticed that no one was singing that part when the rocker-esque portion came in, so that's weird, but it was still cool because they were saying like they're all together and it shows kind of all of them lined up as if they're taking a big family photo together. Just fun. Cool. Cool song by Xikers, Homeboy. Dug it. Had a good energy to it. It was fun. Gave me that Bladee vibe a little bit. And yeah, that's a good thing going on here. It's hard to keep track of all the members because there were just so many of them. And they treated all of their vocals so differently, which I really liked. They didn't just say, hey, we're going to just give them all the classic K-pop polish. They said, we're going to do different things with every single one of them. Like some of them are going to be really auto-tuned. Some of them are going to be a lot less auto-tuned. And it created a really cool and distinct vibe from like person to person, really taking advantage of each of their vocal strengths in this song. Hope my thoughts have enriched your experience while listening to this song. If they have, really appreciate if you like, comment, share, subscribe. Also, check out my music because I've got songs over here. This is from my band Jack Jack. We have a new album out called Birds Aren't Real. So if you want to join the cause, don't believe birds are real, click over there. Thanks so much. Catch you on the flip.
1, 2